Well, hey everybody, I'm Pete Collins, and today I want to help you add just a little pressure to your practice that can help you speed up your warm-up when you get to the course. Something to think about so that you can be a little bit more on your game as soon as you start your game. So let's jump on the course and see what we can find out. All right, so if you're like me, you get out of the car, you're ready to go, and you know you need to warm up a little bit, but you're kind of all over the place, your mind's everywhere. Well, this is a great way to kind of help focus you real quickly by narrowing your target field. And let me show you what I'm talking about. So I get out of the car, and I usually walk over and I stand on this hill over here, and I throw to this basket back over here by this tree. And the reason why I do that is because I love that the tree is in front of the basket. First of all, here at Inverness, we've only got a couple wide open spaces. And a lot of folks will go warm up on the next tee and throw down that open fairway. But I prefer to narrow my target zone. And what that means is that I'm going to zoom in. I want to go and set myself up so that that basket actually is being blocked. So instead of, even if I wanted to warm up over here, which a lot of people will do, we'll stand on this tee pad and throw over to that basket. That's great, but if we come over here and we set up with the basket right behind the tree, now granted, this is not a long shot by any means, but what it's going to do is it's going to force us to narrow our target zone. And why is that important? Well, in order to become better at anything, you need to have good instant feedback on what's going on. So you need to be able to know, is that good? Is that bad? And when we have a wide open field or a wide open basket, we kind of give ourselves a lot of grace and go, oh, that's pretty good, that's pretty good, that's pretty good. But when we narrow the target and go, I have to get around this tree, I have to make this shot, it focuses us and it gives us better feedback on how we're doing. So let me show you. If I'm sitting here, and you know, this is pretty much just a warm up, you're not wanting to kill things, I'll just grab my Berg, and now I know from this shot I've either got to decide I'm going to take a hyzer out here, or I'm going to have to throw a turnover this way, or a forehand, or a turnover forehand, but I've got to make sure that I get it past the tree. So I'm automatically thinking a little bit more about my shot shaping. Let me not trip over my bag. And so now I'm just going to step up. And what do? I miss the tree. And see, it's really not that far away. And if that tree wasn't there, I think, oh, that wasn't a bad shot. But it was a bad shot because I wanted to go around the tree. So I know I need to throw that a little bit better. So I can tell I'm dropping my shoulder, which kills me all the time. I need to drive through it. So I step up. And I drop the shoulder again, came in front of it. I'm automatically thinking in my head, quit dropping your shoulder. So now I grab another one. That's a little more stable disc and I drive through it better, but I lifted it up. I'm getting instant feedback that I'm throwing pretty crappy right now. But that's good, that's what I want to know. I don't want to step up on hole number one and feel like, oh, I did pretty good. Because let's face it, they're all within putting range, and I'd give myself grace if this was an open field. All right, so now I'm in the mindset. I gotta pay attention. Also, this ground, I gotta think about what the foot's doing, what the body's doing. I'm gonna step up, bring it on the outside, and swing it in. Much better. I immediately start to engage more of my body and my mind simply by adding a little bit of pressure to the throw. Hope that makes sense. I also want to show you about putting. Do the same thing. We'll be right back. Okay, so now I'm here getting ready to warm up. I've just thrown a couple down here and then I'm going to practice my putting. Most people, what do? They go, oh, there's the basket. Start throwing wonderful putts. All right, And that's fine. But what if we changed where we were to help us focus a little bit more? Let me show you. What if I take and I come and I force myself, especially if you know how your putt is, it's easier for me to bring one in from the right side than the left side. So what if I come over here and really make myself putt right by that tree? How much would that focus me more than just throwing out in the open? Let me go grab these discs. Hold on. So now I've got something that's going to take my focus and narrow it down. So it's kind of like the whole system behind the disc dot is aim small, miss small. So now I've got to avoid this tree. I'm going to step right here to make the tree even more problematic. And now, burn one right through the chains. But just simple ideas like that to give yourself a little bit more complexity in your practice, and in just a few minutes you're already kind of sharpened up and ready to play that game. And so I hope that makes sense. I hope that helps. You can do that anywhere, any basket, anytime, if you've just got something to give yourself a little bit more pressure. So there you go, quick and easy. Hope that helps. Hope to see you out on the course. Take care, guys.